Clear your lungs of mucus or phlegm, the sticky phlegm that you can't quite get out. No matter how much you cough out, it stays stuck and it clogs your lungs. It acts like a cork and you can't breathe freely. If that happened to you, let me share 3 tips on how to handle this the natural way. Let me share a story first. My son was 2 years old and he was suffering with asthma and his lungs were clogged. They were blocked. This child was coughing and I was helpless. I didn't know what to do. So what happened is I ended up with putting him on a nebulizer, but I was not very happy to see a 2-year-old body so young getting actually on nebulizers at such an early age. So that spurred me to actually go and find out how to actually fix this up naturally. So in the nebulizer, they are nebulizing or vaporizing cortisol, and the body makes cortisol. So I discovered how the body makes cortisol, and this is what I'm going to share with you. Since I've done that, this child has been asthma-free since then. I've also been asthma-free because I suffered with asthma for 35 years and I used the same formulation. And since then, I've been helping people for the last 25 years with the same formulation, removing phlegm successfully. So if that is something that's troubling you, stay with me. I will share with you my tips on how I actually solve that problem so that you too can actually do it and you can share that information to other people as well and help them have clear lungs and breathe freely. So here they are. Here's my first tip. So tip number 1 is vitamins. So it's vitamin B5 in a dosage of 250 milligrams and more, depending on the severity of the phlegm. Vitamin C, which is 2000 milligrams and more, also depending on the severity of it. A B complex with 25 milligrams of B vitamins in there, and omega-3 at least 2000 milligrams. If you start with this for the next 3-4 days, you will find you're doing that formulation, the phlegm starts getting unstuck. It breaks it down and you start coughing them out, and within the 3rd to 4th day, the lungs are cleared of the phlegm, which means there's no blockages anymore. So whether you got asthma or flu, this is a formula that works. Tip number 2 is minerals. You need electrolytes with water. Electrolytes such as calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Your body loses electrolytes or no hydration, and that can also cause a problem, mainly with constrictions of the lungs. So sometimes you need the pump to actually release that constriction in the pump. But if you put electrolytes, that helps. To help with the immune system, because what happens when phlegms get sticky, they can also become infected, which means your immune system now is compromised. So you have copper, selenium, and zinc. You had that, and it helps with the immune system. So it's electrolytes, water, and copper, selenium, zinc as tip number 2. Tip number 3, if you want to have more oxygen usage in your body, there are 4 things you can use. You can use chlorella, spirulina, vitamin E, and NAC, N-acetylcysteine or cysteine. That all helps with breathing, and it helps the body utilize the oxygen so you don't feel breathless. So these are your 3 tips. So now you might ask, well, what are the dosages? When do I take? Where do I get the stuff? Don't worry, I'm here. I give a free 30-minute consultation. You can consult with me. You can book the consultation in the link provided. And then I'll also give you some free literature after the consultation to actually give you the information that you need for you to take control of your health. So for more information on asthma, on allergies, on inflammations, go and subscribe to my channel and follow me as well. And then you can check on my channel, on my YouTube channel. I've got a wealth of information, and I also provide more information as I go. So subscribe to the channel as well and get the information that you've been looking for. And if you've had gains out of it, also share it with your loved ones.